contest to go green. What used to be well over 3,000 square feet of thirsty lawn has become one of the greenest yards in the city, thanks to two of the largest water suppliers.
So I called up Riverside Public Utilities and Western Municipal Water District, and they said, we'd love to help you do a project like that. So with their donations, we were able to raffle off a landscape makeover valued at $10,000.
Long gone are the water hogging sprinklers. They've been replaced by a drip system.
So in this, we use the same valves that were here before, and then we just put an inline filter that helps the drip be regulated from being clogged. And what it'll do is the black tubing over there will go from plant to plant in a line and have an emitter, all the same size emitter, just multiple emitters for larger plants.
The result is precision watering to each plant, and there's an earth-friendly walkway.
It's a permeable pavement, so what that means is it accepts wind flow, water flow.
It's called decomposed granite.
Exactly, decomposed granite. But there's no runoff from it. It actually, the water will penetrate through it.
Again, all of this is designed to be easy on the water bill, and as California faces a terrible drought, it doesn't mean that our yards have to die off, but they will change. I'm Craig Figner, and this is InstantRiverside.com.
In each of those stories, you saw a ground covering known as decomposed granite, something that can replace turf, thirsty grass, something that does not use any water at all. It is known as decomposed granite, or DG for short. It is something that's been very popular in the city of Palm Springs. It's becoming popular as an overall landscape look in the city of Riverside.
You are looking at the backyard of a Riverside home. It used to be roughly 3,500 square feet of lawn. During the summer of 2009, the yard underwent a metamorphosis. The grass and sprinklers vanished. It took some planning and a lot of work, but the end result is another Riverside landscape that uses a fraction of the water it once did.
One of the big driving forces of all this desert landscape now is water, the cost of water, and the inevitable fact that we don't have enough water.
Riverside landscaper Mark Levi has been in the business more than 20 years. He says water-friendly landscapes are more than a fad.
They're different. It is an acquired taste, but the more I do them, the more I like them. And the more I look at them, the more interesting they are.
For those who still might long for a lush lawn, landscaper Mark Levi says, don't worry, there's plenty of desert landscaping that is breathtaking.
Some of them are pretty dramatic, and they're incredibly beautiful landscapes.
On this project, the grass was replaced with 4 tons of decomposed granite. It's crushed rock, and it's long been a popular look in cities like Palm Springs.
A lot of DG, a few boulders, some scattered, really dramatic plants are a lot more effective than trying to fill up all that space with more plantings, large areas of turf, large areas of ground cover. Less is more is always more dramatic. This is definitely not a fad. Drip irrigation, minimalistic landscaping, DG, rocks, large areas of bark, that is the way it's going to be.
No program on the green economy in the Inland Empire would be complete without talking about automobiles. General Motors is talking very seriously about its Volt, the car that it says can go now 230 miles on a gallon of fuel. There's not yet been an exact date placed on when these vehicles might be for sale to consumers, but our Instant Wheels automotive editor, Paul Batista, has been following the story, and he says that there is great promise with this new vehicle from General Motors.
The Volt is becoming very real, very fast.
With those words, GM CEO Fritz Henderson confirmed what many electric car enthusiasts have been asking.
That's right, 230 miles per gallon, which is a very good number.
We are finally starting to see video of pre-production models of GM's plug-in hybrid. The Volt is on track to shatter previous hybrid records. In early advertising, the Volt was given a targeted launch of 2010. Talking exclusively with InstantRiverside.com, GM's Vice Chairman Bob Lutz told me when consumers can expect to see them at dealerships.
For us, launches start of regular production and vehicles available in the showroom, and that'll be the vehicles will be ready to go and be shipped towards the end of next year, and will be available in showrooms early 2011. And right now, I don't see anything that endangers that timetable. In total, we have about 50 or 75 built. Most of them are in Chevy Cruze bodies because we didn't have the final sheet metal. But we're now starting to produce them in the final sheet metal, and our board of directors was able to drive some.
GM CEO says 230 miles per gallon in the city. He says city and highway driving is equally impressive.
Composite, including city and highway, will be triple digits. Will be over 100. So it's a good number.
I'm Instant Wheels editor Paul Batista, and this is InstantRiverside.com.
Fascinating. And that is Instant IE, the green economy. I'm Craig Figner at InstantRiverside.com. You can find ongoing coverage of all of these stories at InstantRiverside.com. Going green is a subject to which we have devoted an enormous amount of effort. It is a topic which we believe is very important, especially to the Inland Empire. Again, we hope you will visit the website if you wish to learn more about these stories. I'm Craig Figner from the studio of InstantRiverside.com.
Local news for the Inland Empire is on InstantRiverside.com. Gar Labs is an 86,000 square foot riverside factory that's going green.
It's a different way of looking at your future, different way of looking at energy.
Solar will power this local business.
You're not burdening the coal-fired power plants. Solar energy doesn't create any CO2.
Gar Labs, using the power of the sun to change the way we do business in the Inland Empire. Fritz Ford is a media partner with InstantRiverside.com. Fritz Ford on Auto Drive in the Riverside Auto Center and online at fritzford.com. Do the twist. A 15-watt CFL replaces a 60-watt standard bulb. Using just 2 CFLs will save $130 over 6 years and reduce 2,000 pounds of greenhouse gases. Riverside Public Utilities is working to save over 86.6 million kilowatt hours of power. Riverside Public Utilities. Living green, saving cash. Did you know you can receive up to $200 by purchasing a new energy-efficient refrigerator? Go to www.riversidepublicutilities.com. Then click on Energy Star Appliances. Learn how much you can save. Save hundreds of dollars weatherizing your home. $1 per square foot for windows and doors. That's cash in your pocket. Learn more about living green and saving money. www.riversidepublicutilities.com. Click on Cash Rebates. The Riverside Plaza reminds you that when you buy local, you strengthen the community we all live in. Happy holidays from the Riverside Plaza and ShopRiversidePlaza.com. The Riverside Plaza, off the 91 freeway and Central Avenue in